I don't know if I can edit that or not. I ran over. I was listening so intensely about the veterans too. You know, Adopt a Vet, he's talking about that, and he's trying to get that up and running and get it nationally. And what he's talking about there is getting every veteran that served and fought for the freedom. You know, I mean, listen to me real clear for a minute. I know I'm not eloquent in speech. They fought and they died, tons of them, for your cotton-picking, stinking freedom that you don't care about. And they need help. The veterans need help. And you know, the Bible says to him that knoweth to do good, don't do it to him in his sin. You know, I wonder how many friggin' collection plates on Sunday, which ain't the Sabbath anyway, how much do they help? How much has TBN helped the veterans and got them off the street? How much has these mega churches helped the veterans? Rather than keeping their dang gum teeth white all the time and flying in Lear jets, why in the hell didn't they get the veterans off the street and help the homeless? Oh, see, you don't want me to go here, see. No, let's just leave that alone in time. Well, you know what? I don't want to leave it alone right now. I'm going to talk for a minute. If I go for 10, I'll just start the interview back on the next trip. Pure religion undefiles to help the widow, the orphan, the homeless. What's happened to America? What's happened to the churches? They don't want to help nobody. They don't want to give no money. They don't want to do what they should do. They don't want to help. Because they got to build a mega church. And the pews have got to be so padded that anybody that comes and sits on it, they don't get any kind of little upset on their sorry fat butt. Air conditioner's got to be perfectly on 68 all the time. The preacher's got to be dressed like a new age idiot. He's got to have his collar undone and his shirt showing. He's got to dress like a friggin' teenager. He's got to have thousands of dollars of clothes. Yeah. Got to have these great and mighty good-looking buses to travel across. You got to have these Lear jets. While the veterans and non-veterans alike stay homeless on the streets of America. Yeah, walk your butt by them. Keep walking your sorry butt by them and not help them. My God, have mercy on your soul. May God have mercy on your soul, because you're going to need it. And I know this ain't to my subscribers, because I know they do everything they can do to live right. But you mega churches, you mega people that call yourself Christians, you Benny Hinn's, you Kenneth Copeland's, and all you others, you're so pathetic it ain't even funny. Jesus said, lead by example. Well, let me just let the interview finished. Now, how about that? Because I done got all sideways about the veterans and all being homeless and everything, and all the other people that are homeless too. But I'll let that go, because that's another day, maybe tomorrow.
The time before it all breaks loose, goes to hell, and the ultimate return of Jesus, you better start considering that bet. There's only one group of people that will be able to really, really make a difference, and those are veterans. And I, for one, I have an offer too, John. I make this on Coast to Coast. And look, when I'm on Coast to Coast, I have sometimes as many throughout the replays as 18 million listeners, okay? But I've said this, no veteran will ever pay for any of my books. No veteran will. And what I'm trying to do is get others who have substance. That means money, folks, to step up to the pump with money. And then what we're going to do is not just turn it to, well, those people all suffer from PTSD and they're crazy. Well, I believe there's a solution for that, too. And I'm furthest thing from Pollyanna. I'm a historic realist, but we better bloody well make a difference in their life, because those are the only guys and ladies out there that'll be able to make a difference in your life. You cannot stay up 24/7. The average person is not even aware of the tactics that are used in a special operations field. They're not going to be able to deal with the Hessians and mercenaries, and they better start thinking about the people that have made a difference and can make a difference. And if anybody wants...
So I'm gonna elaborate a little more. I got to. I can't go. So I'll tell you what you do. Well, let me go back and say this first. Let me just shoot from the heart. And you know me. Listen, I don't have a teleprompter. I don't have speeches I write. Okay? I shoot from the heart. Now, if I've got a Department of Homeland Security document or a DOD or DOJ document, I'll read from it because I want you to understand what it is. But I shoot from the heart on 98% of what I say. And I'm going to tell you something. You got to help me, God, with this one. You got to help me. To let the people remain homeless in America and to keep kicking them out of their houses because they just couldn't pay, okay, while the bankers, and by the way, my God, I got to say it. Last year, when Henry Paulson and Ben Faggot Bernanke and Barney Faggot Frank, and Chris Stupid A. Dodd and all them were saying, we're going to pass a mortgage program that's going to help and relieve the stress on the people that have the mortgages so that they can remain in their homes. Go back. I'm not pulling my time to go back and look it up. You go back and see what they started out there was going to do. They was going to take your tax dollars and they're going to help keep people in their homes. It has not happened. Okay? I've got it recorded on my camcorder, a live deal, and somebody sent it to me today, but I recorded it yesterday morning as it was taking place real time. The lady in Missouri where the sheriff's department kicked her door down and took her, drug her out of her house and everything else. I've got it on my camcorder. Okay? And I've also got it uploaded to my flat screen computer. Someone sent me a portion of it today from GCN. But listen to me. She was kicked out and evicted, along with millions of other people, because they lost their job and they couldn't pay their mortgage. But listen to me. I want you to hear me real clear. But Bernanke, Paulson, Geithner, Obama, Bush, and all your politicians bailed the rich people out to keep them rich. They're still in their high mansions. They didn't lose nothing because they printed money for them. They took a risk, and yet they got bailed out by the taxpayers' money. How stupid can you be to not say, this is it, it's enough? What is the straw that breaks the camel's back with you? Has it got to be your mama kicked out and put on the street? Has it got to be your cousin? Has it got to be your brother or your sister that's kicked out and the sheriff comes to them? When the high dollar boys on Wall Street and the bankers and AIG were bailed out? Yet the veterans remain homeless? And the single mothers are being kicked out daily? What the hell's wrong with America? Y'all, I'll tell you what. Never mind. I better shut up.